Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for evidence.
Which should I choose? Haven't you heard? There's a string of water running over.
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine. It's been getting quite busy recently.
Which should I choose?
Alright, think I got everything fixed. A little late. I just wanted to get on about 4:45. Started about 5 o'clock. 15 minutes late, not too bad. Hopefully you can see this okay. Let's see. Let me pull it up on my phone here and make sure everything looks okay. Alright, I got everything fixed. A little late. Just wanted to get on about 4:45. Started about 5 o'clock. 15 minutes late, not too bad. Hopefully. Alright, everything sounds good, so let's go ahead and get going to Sumeru.
Tells me that something very interesting is
Let's see. Sumeru. First time journeying to Sumeru. Let's see here. Unexpected guest. Is that the Forest of Change in Pryrog and Sumeru? That's the one I need? Okay. How is it that I not unlocked any of this over here? Classic. Oh, shoot.
From detective to victim.
Well, let's teleport back here. I gotta relearn the buttons. Square's on. Hey man, how's it going? I gotta relearn the buttons, Square. I've not played in so long. I just tried to do a double jump. Tried to do a double jump like in Tower of Fantasy, and guess what? It did not work. Alright, let's see here. So we're gonna try to make our way to Sumeru. First time. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You doing okay, Square? Oh, I'm sitting here talking away. I think I had this muted. Can you hear me okay? I think I had my mic muted. Anyway, hi Square. I already said hi to you. Sitting here talking away and you can't hear me because I forgot to unmute my mic. So anyway, I'd like to welcome everybody to Gaming with Jeremiah. And today we are journeying to Sumeru for the first time, is where we're having. Square says, I have trouble playing on PC after playing on mobile for so long. See, I use a controller for mobile and for PC, so it's not too much of a difference. It's just where I've played so much Tower Fantasy here lately, I am really behind. Not really behind. I keep wanting to push this other button to do that double jump like you do, or you got the rocket and everything. Look, it's Sumeru. Look, here's the statue. Let's see if I can go ahead and unlock it. Oh, that's cool. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Square says, I've been unlocking waypoints upon every opportunity. But some have unusual requirements. I see. Why is the Paimon talking? No, they are creatures, you know, little fairies or something. Anyway, we should ask around when we get a chance. Paimon, why aren't you talking? Can I resonate with the statue yet? Let's do it. Dendro is not at all like I expected it to be. Square says you will like it. Okay, so where do we need to go here? Need to jump down. Yep, we done got it. I cheated and flew all the way over there. Ooh, look. Ah, come back, little friend. Oh, he's already gone. Square, did you get the new recipe in the mail? You know, I didn't even check my mail, Square. Not been on here in so long, you know. I probably have a ton of stuff in my mail. Look at all this. Let's see, this tells you how long it's been since I've been on. Look. It's 3 recipes. Look at all this Primo Gems. That right there gives you an idea. Last time I've been on, I've been too addicted to Tower of Fantasy here lately. I suppose I need to turn around. I think I went the wrong way. I gotta keep an eye on my time. I need to make sure I'm off here a little after 6 o'clock. I gotta end up getting called into work. I don't know how long I'll be gone. I may play again later, possibly. We'll see.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Square says, who are you going for? For what? Paimon's finally talking here.
Even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister. so. People call Sumeru the nation of wisdom, you know. But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city
It is really pretty, Square. I agree with you. For anybody else that's just jumping on, my name is Gaming to Jeremiah, and I'd like to welcome you to my stream. Square, I've been slacking in the story.
There's someone up ahead.
Look, there's a person.
Perfect timing. Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander. Hey there. We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions.
Square says, I'm still at the part where we have to see how knowledge capsules work. I'm just starting, so I know nothing. And I'm not really watched a whole lot of anybody streaming, so.
Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there!
This lady's just ignoring us. Look at her. Hello? She totally sees us. She looked right at us.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Well, even so,
Paimon and her big mouth.
we're heading someplace where we could. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions. What's going on here?
Okay.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Square says, I know a guy who finished the entire story already, and I'm impressed, but a little scared.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
She's up there in the woods.
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she?
Is this lady like a hobo?
What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again? Alright then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all.
Is she doing drugs? Or are those drugs?
Oh. What a lovely smell. It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after.
Oh no.
Huh? What's the matter?
Having
Oh,
flashbacks.
not too good. What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Square says, yes, those are drugs. This lady's out here in the woods getting high. I don't know. Well, that didn't last very long. I would say the word, but I forgot muted last time.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap.
Look at him out here passed out, doing drugs. What happened? Look at this tree. It's pretty. It's almost like a cherry blossom. Wow. What's happening? Oh, the new character does them too, and it literally offers for you to smell them. He's just having a weird trip after smelling the stuff in that thing, I guess. Oh goodness. Okay.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about.
Look, it's Colleen.
Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at... good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations.
The forest rangers.
My name is
Square says Colleen with a heart.
Ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here. Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
Square says, I just finished my third read of the manga in preparation for her. Yeah, some people were saying in the manga her backstory is a little tragic or dark or something.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these.
Look at them ears.
All right. I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible.
Square says a small spoiler. It has to do with the Fatui and Archon Rezut.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
He's definitely a different character, Square.
So, how are you doing?
Oh, he's even got a tail.
Feeling better?
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests.
Square says I met the Tigerin in game level 80 already. Everyone took photos with him. It was a lot of fun.
In hopes of asking directions, you two
it's pretty impressive. Impressive.
scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
What weapon does the tiger fella use?
Very good.
Or
Now,
fox?
answer me this. Did you feel
I think
anything
he's
after
a
passing out?
fox.
Say,
His ears are
any
like them.
out-of-body experiences?
Square
Or
says.
did you see anything while
What's
unconscious?
his weapon of choice, Square?
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get
He's a
moving and be
catalyst
sure to
user?
do as I've said.
I like catalyst
Yes, Master
users.
Kainari.
Maybe I should try to pull for him then. Dendro? Never mind. Square says.
Hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
I was thinking of
Sure.
the young
Let me fill
detective.
you in.
Okay.
I originally planned to send you on your way.
He's a
once you
bow
finished your
user.
medicine.
Okay.
However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
Square, sorry I'm all over the place. No worries.
No need
Glad
to
you're
be
here.
hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand. Based on what you saw,
A little early
after
today.
smelling the incense and losing consciousness,
Like I
you
said,
can
I may
conclude
go live
that you
again
experienced
later
a
if I'm
powerful
back in
hallucination,
time.
which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition
Take a
is
whiff of this.
stabilized
There he is,
now,
trying to give me
if
drugs.
I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay? Good. Now continue resting while I fill up another bowl of medicine for you.
Awful kind.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right.
Square, that's his drugs. He usually doesn't give them out for free.
Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us? Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that
Well,
sounds
Paimon's got a lot to say,
Stay here
huh?
to rest up and fake, but it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do? Good idea. Kali's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding
Gotta chat it up with Kali.
customs in Sumeru. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kali.
Square Traveler gets a lot of lines in this quest too. It's good to know. More than usual, at least.
Alright, next let's see. Right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Hello.
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day.
Square says he sounds so different in the English dub.
And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible.
What server do you play on, Square?
Tenari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
I'm gonna take the game off screen for a second here.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers.
Okay, there we go. That's a better adjustment. I can see the... I was having trouble seeing the chat. Gameplay was blocking the screen here.
Today we can perform route
I play on American servers. It brings a lot of interesting moments.
Paimon, traveler, this way. You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual. Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
Little wobbly.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
Very good.
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess so.
Square says I'm close to pity on my main. Should I try for anyone else? That's up to you, Square. Well, depends on what you need for your teams. I don't know where I'm at on pity.
Wait, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru,
It's so
she's
pretty. Look at the
not
big
only a symbol of
flowers.
wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared, and according to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana.
Square says, I'm building everyone to 90s, so I don't know who I should take. A new character or Zong constellation.
I'm not too sure.
A
what
Zong
happens, to be
constellation
honest.
is always good, I guess.
You're not too sure?
Are you guaranteed or are you 50-50?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But
I don't really care about 5-star constellations anyway, so I might pull for character.
If that's the case, then don't worry. We understand.
You gonna pull for the Tiger
oh, no,
Bella
it's not that.
or the next
I'm not
banner?
trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers. Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
I'm on 50-50, so you have a 50-50 chance of getting the character you try to pull for, or you might end up with a Chi-Chi. So there's always that.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while.
This lady
She helped me
knows
a lot
Amber.
during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt.
Square says a Chi-Chi would be a win since I don't have her, and it would bring me my next guarantee. And I have all of her materials. Chi-Chi's good. So I hear. I have a Chi-Chi. Haven't really built her a whole lot, though.
Described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that
Kale.
you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
How about Amber writing about us?
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books.
So that's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Sarastana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon? So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all,
Square
right?
says the manga isn't canny, but the backstory for Kali is so heartbreaking. That's what I hear. I hear that it was kind of tragic. She's got a tragic backstory, or a dark
Well, you two are up
backstory.
there cleaning. I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Backstory for her in game is also pretty sad, but something about the original story. Instead of me climbing up there, I'm just gonna teleport. Since I've done been up there.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below. Nice work. That's one clean statue.
Very good.
Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Where'd she go? Back this way. Kale! There she is.
Kale, we're back.
Square, why couldn't we just clean it with anima, like we always do? I'm very surprised it didn't give it an option to do that.
I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets.
It's funny they call them forest rangers. Makes me think of Pokemon.
Whoops! Ah, no, you dropped it on the ground! Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
Paimon, you would eat it with a little dirt, because you're always hungry.
Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be
Oh
sure
look,
to
I
give
see
you
an
a copy of the
Oculus over there
recipe sometime.
floating.
I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Oh boy.
Hey, thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone
New
as
recipe.
intelligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens.
Square
from
says we
time to
learned an
time.
important piece of information at least. Paimon has a physical heart.
Don't you think that Tainari's a little
Yeah.
too strict with you? He won't let you touch
Tainari.
anything without his permission.
Tainari and
All
Kali.
the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears. Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses.
I like Kali's purple
Master
eyes.
obviously have a bright future in the Academia.
It's a pretty
And
purple.
he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me. In fact,
Square, I'm surprised
Master's
Lisa
the one who
didn't
taught
come
me
with
how to
us
make
to
pita
Sumeru.
pockets.
Really?
Good old Lisa.
I would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took
Always
care of
calling
you
us a
after
cutie.
finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why, is he going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey!
Oh, Paimon.
Kali's starting to
I built her quickly, just have her adventure with us.
Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some primordial wrath. No! Don't touch me! Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting.
Square says, at least now I have level 90 Lisa.
Well,
I have Lisa, but I can't remember what level she is.
Let's fly back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back.
She may be level 90 or level 80. I can't recall.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
You'll learn her in-game backstory in a second. I want to look at the wishes here real quick. Look at this. I almost have enough saved up that I could do a pool. A 10 pool. Don't have any Stardust, though. How many do you need for a 10 pool? I can't remember. 1,600. Almost there. Guess we'll just keep saving. Because we get a free Kali, right? Oh, shoot. Okay.
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk.
$1,600 for a 10 pool. It's been a while.
I mean, literally. I need to search high and low for evidence.
$30 days remaining. This must, yeah, there she is. That's an easy one, so free Kali. Make sure I do all these too. Dude, what is that? Looks like a peacock or something. Giant turkey.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens.
Don't need to play that again. Okay.
The rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that of the desert.
Square says it's a new world boss. Have you fought it, Square? Is it hard?
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Pleasant than that of the desert.
Wait till 8 o'clock the next day. Should I? Let's see.
I'll stay here a while.
Square says I fought it, but I have a C6 Benny, a Klee, a young Fae and a little nice Lisa that helped me kill it. Gotcha. Okay, so 8 o'clock the next day. This is too far. Let's say 8 o'clock.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Fall to my death here. Of course, as I later came back and used Sung Lee, Chow, Bennett, and Yanfetti to fund a fight. Is it a giant turkey? It looks like a turkey.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing?
Tainari.
Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Well, where'd he go? There I go, about falling to my death again.
Alright, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
see.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little...
Square says your avatar shrunk.
It was because...
I'm back.
Correct.
I stepped away to get a
That
water.
could be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why
I need to set down some point and program it to where it doesn't shrink like that when I walk away. Instead, it makes it go to sleep or something.
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped there was something out there. She handed Kale over to
Yeah, it's back to normal now. It shrunk because I walked away from the camera. I went to get another bottle of water
What? The Fatui?
while he was talking.
It appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon,
Poor Kale.
Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us.
Square says Kale deserves all the love the fandom has given her so far. Yeah. Go Kale!
Though a moderate amount of physical
I put
exercise
her
is
next
always
to
necessary,
my
I'm
Amber
afraid
and
the
teapot.
long-distance
I put her
patrols
next
are
to
a
Amber
little
and my
too much for
teapot.
her now.
That's fun.
Alright, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
Alright, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Okay.
Hey, Tainari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata for
this
example.
thing?
The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, okay then. Note to Paimon, never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Take flight.
Fracture! Scatter! Propagate!
Square says the bloom reaction can trigger an explosion when exposed to pyro. I was trying to get it to where I could see the move there. Get enough energy saved up here.
My apologies.
There we go. Okay, let's try it.
Sakura swirl.
Get moving!
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
I see them right here.
Alright, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari.
Couple extras, just in case.
Hey Tainari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even—
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Oh, goodness. Alright, let's do just one pull. Nothing. Well, then we'll just save until we get a temple, and then we'll do a temple. Or should I do another one? Let's do another one. Square says the next part of the quest made me confused for a second. I managed to do it though. I'm just gonna go ahead and waste all my primos since they were free anyway. Then we can save up again. So let's do some pulls, and then I gotta get off here. Maybe back later. It's garbage. All garbage. Cannot. Streamer luck. It doesn't exist, Square. Streamer luck does not exist. When you pull. So far, nothing. That's right, free pity. It'll be built to a 50-50 because I got... Who did I get last time? Gosh, I can't even think of the character's name that I got last time. Nice pull. Give me something. Nothing. All the free primos got me nothing. Let's go cash in the Stardust here and do those two. Got enough for one. One more. Here we go. Garbage. It's all garbage. Okay, that's it. Oh, goodness. Let's give him a go here real quick, and then we'll call it a stream here. But stream for about an hour. Maybe back on about my normal time later. We'll see how I feel. Oh, look, and we get the Tricoli. Look, Kali! Ooh! Ooh, didn't miss that.
One with the forest.
Oh no! Didn't realize how close I was to the edge. Crap.
I must leave no stone unturned. Come a little closer. You.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Square, I didn't know the domains had no invisible walls over there. I didn't either. I thought I'd be okay.
Leave it all to me.
Kali's power up. Ah.
Let's spark things up a little. I must leave no stone up.
I am so rusty.
As a good knight should.
Can't see?
Got him. Alright. Let's collect those primos. Square says, I can't wait to use Dendro and domains occasionally. I tried bringing dinner to travel and got kicked out. Nice. Alright, I'm looking here to see if there's anybody playing that I follow that I really don't think there's anybody that's on that I watch consistently. Could send you over to Maki, unless you want to continue watching Genshin. Still doing Genshin. There's some folks playing.
Huh. My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen.
And there's somebody playing Tower of Fantasy. They got a lot of viewers on. I'd like to send you guys over to somebody else, but I don't know where to send you. Let's see. Let me check my other list here. We'll just send you over to Maki. So let me see here. Remember how to do this. Alright, thanks everybody for watching. We're going to raid Mockinggale. They're playing Don't Starve Together. They're also a VTuber. And Square says, I'm kind of curious who the other people watching were. I'm not sure. Nobody ever said anything. So I appreciate folks lurking. So anyway, I might be back on later. We'll see how I feel following my quick shift. And if I don't feel too bad, I may try to stream around my regular time, 9:30 to 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. If not, don't forget, I'm on vacation this coming week, so no stream on Wednesday or next Sunday. Hopefully be back the following Wednesday for Pokemon Yellow. And you guys enjoyed my initial adventure to Sumeru. So let me close this out. That way I can get back to be able to do the raiding here. So let's try to... I'm going to send you over to Mockinggale. They're playing Don't Starve Together, whatever that is. Square says, I have a ton of Pokefacts for Yellow next time. Get ready. I'm excited. I'm excited for the Pokefacts. All about the Pokefacts, Square. Let's see. Oh, let me try this real quick before I get off. I had made a Genshin just chatting screen. Oh, it works. There it is. Hello. Let me, can we move me? Here I am. We're just hanging out here in Liyue. So check me out. So zoop, 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 zoop. Why isn't this working? Is it because my number key? There they go. I have my number key off. That's why these were not working. Alright, so we're going to, let's go ahead. Is that a screenshot? It's just something I found online, Square, that I pulled that I thought looked cool. I think it's the wee way. I can't ever say it. Anyhow, let's do this, and then do mocking go raid. Did it work? Oh, I forgot to type raid. Just say raid, aren't I? Raid, then the channel. Goodness. Okay, we're gonna send you over there. Hope they're having a good stream.